Driving licenses are not to be given to people under 21. Many of us have heard car accident stories involving teenagers. I have a video clip that's about 35 seconds long that shows you about a girl named Taylor and how her brother made a bad judgment call and left in the middle of the night and ended up getting in a car crash. Luckily, he only maintained a few injuries and was not badly injured. Living in Oklahoma showed me how damaging a teen could be on the road. And just like with the video clip I have from DoSomething.org, it says that 40% of teenage accidents happen between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. Teenagers tend to have different immaturity levels, boosted egos, they party, and they have bad judgment. So they're more likely to get into accidents. Driving is a privilege, and licenses are to be given to 21-year-olds because they're older and more mature. I knew a girl named Taylor in Oklahoma, and she was about 17 and was running late for school one morning. And, she didn't have time to buckle her seatbelt apparently, and she was texting her friend at the same time to tell her she was late. On top of that, she was speeding on a gravel road. Due to the speeding and also not wearing a seatbelt and texting, all these distractions, she was in a car accident and she was badly injured. A lot of fractures and a bruised ego at that. She thought she could do what you shouldn't do. Not wearing a seatbelt, texting, speeding, she's doing everything wrong. Driving is not built upon maturity like Taylor's. It is built upon responsibility. From Geico.org, 74,000 teenagers die or injured because they do not wear seatbelts. On top of that, in 1 year of driving, 16-year-olds have a 1 in 5 chance in getting into an accident. 2/3 of teenage passengers die because they are driven by a teenager, and 1/3 fatal teen crashes are related to speed. 16-year-olds are 20 times more likely to die in a crash than an adult because they're not fully developed yet. And this is from California Office of Traffic Safety. Having someone under 21 driving is just like having someone under 21 drinking. They don't know how to behave and what exactly to do in certain situations. Moving the driving age to 21 stops a majority of teen deaths and injuries. TeenDriverSource.org says that teens behind the wheel and their passengers account for 1 in 5 deaths in the U.S. Imagine, if you will, safer streets to drive, not worrying about young friends or young families or drivers on the road. You will not have to wake up to another teen car accident story on the news. From Fox News Politics, Mike Mells, a sociologist who deals with the effects of teen driving licenses processes, said, "A number of fatalities among 16-year-olds drop simply because they aren't driving." To make all of this happen, to get teens off the road, to make the age to 21 for a teenager to get licensed, you can petition. You write letters to the state as well. There are even peaceful marches from safety organizations set up for all of you to join. We can make this stop. Remember, teenagers just don't understand the responsibilities. They're not capable to fully comprehend that not only are their lives in their hands, but other people's lives are in their hands. You have to remember, even in science, it says that teenagers, their mind isn't fully developed yet. So why do we think it's okay for them to be on the road with a mind that isn't fully developed? Would you put an infant behind the wheel? Teens today do not realize the impact that they have. Changing the driving license age is what will help cease horrible accidents. With getting teenagers off the road, we can create a safer place for not only drivers, but also for the pedestrians. And that's all what we need. We need to make this world a safer place. Make the driving age for licenses to be distributed to 21. Thank you.